Rational numbers can be whole numbers, terminating decimals, repeating decimals, and any radicals that can simplify. That means that they would simplify and no radicals would be left over. Here are some examples of some whole numbers. They can be positive or negative and still can be considered a rational number. Rational numbers also have a terminating decimal. So on these, when you type them in and toggle your answer, the decimal stops. For repeating decimals, when you type these numbers into your calculator, this one repeats 0.6 forever. Now on your calculator, it has the tendency to put a 7 at the very end. It rounds the very last one up. But in all true meaning, 2/3 does have a 0.6 repeating decimal. On the next one, it repeats 0.123. On these, if I were to type them on a TI-36X Pro, this is the answer I would get. It leaves no radicals in my answer. These are all examples of rational numbers once I do the operation. Irrational numbers have a non-terminating decimal, a non-repeating decimal, or radicals that don't simplify. Pi is our most common example of irrational number. Radical 8, when you type this into a TI-36X Pro, it simplifies to 2√2. Since it still has a radical, it's an irrational number. Radical 3/4 doesn't simplify any further, and it still has a radical. Radical 8 plus radical 2 is 3√2, and since it still has a radical, it is irrational.